Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Okay, so I have put two signatures together. First thing we're going to do is turn the edges green, because why not? All right. All right. Let's just go over the edges just a little bit. There, that's better. Then we'll do this side one more time, and we're done. See all this gross stuff that just came off of my ink pad. Cut, you know, it's paper cuts on your sponge that causes those. Now, let's see if this is peeled paint. Nope. Let's see. Peeled paint. Sage. Ugh. Nope, not peeled paint. Oh, here it is. Quite sure this is it. Frayed burlap. That looks green. Weird. All right. If you don't want to mess up your sage, library green, rustic wilderness. Ah, sorry, out here. All right. The best way to avoid messing up your can't think of what it is, then use your brushes for this. Otherwise you will eat up your ink pad so quick, and you'll go through so many of them. And as you can see, it's going on better using the brush anyway. And the brush doesn't, the brushes don't, the paper, what do you call it? The paper doesn't give the brushes paper cuts. It's the best way I can describe it. Because these daubers aren't, or the dauber foam isn't meant to be used on edges of paper per se, except in the manner in which I am using it at the moment. Otherwise you get all those little pieces off. All right. All right, there we have it. Ugh. All right, hang on. This is not going to come off easy, so we're going to use our dried up hand wipe. All right. All right, see, this is the one I use the brush with. This is the one I use the dauber with. So you can see they're different. The colors come up differently when you use those two separate. All right, let's see if I can find mine. All right. Now we can choose to put some charms on the back or not. And let's see how this looks in here. I actually like that. Okay. Now, let me put you on hold. I need to go get some thread. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I've got green threads, the green wax thread. All right. Now, okay, so what we're going to do is something I saw someone else do and I thought was really smart. I just need a piece of paper that is, I know what I can do. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's see, that's not quite long enough. Ugh. All right, I'm moving you guys by hand. My bad. All right. No, it's got to be longer than that. All right, let's try this one. No. All right. All right. Let's just use this. All right. What we're going to do is then we're just going to run this down here real quick to get rid of this curve. All right, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is make this the exact size as there, and let's make sure that this is the exact size of our page. No, it's not. All right, so what we need to do is make this the exact size of our page. All right. Just mark the center here, and then all right. Okay, that's the spine. Let me write spine on here. Dust. Okay, now, then all you have to do to find the correct spot is to put it in half. Boy, it's taken me a long time to figure this one out. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, let's get the I'm just gonna throw that away. I don't know. Sometimes they get all worked up depending on what you're doing. All right, then we do the same thing on this one. Let's and then let's do this one. And then, oops, let's not do it that way, April. All right, let's see how that works. All right, then you put this back in. All right, let's make sure I did this correctly on both of these. Oh, no, I did not. Okay, glad I caught that. All right, so see, that is a skosh too much. So I measured the other signature from the bottom, making the excess at the top. So this time it's a little bit off. No, we don't want to be off. Okay. Now we're going to put those two templates together, and I will save them so that if these are popular purchases, I can make some more. Now, I just noticed something on this paper, that it was not aligned correctly. Ugh. All right, it's okay. All right, you just want to double check stuff like that before you move on. Ah. Oh, okay, there we go. Now the question I have to ask myself right now is, do I want to put anything on the spine as far as gems go? Or, let's see. Okay, I think I will attempt to do some spine jewelry this time around. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the next step is for me to get out my handed down the needle. I need a thin enough needle that it will, I'll be able to put these through it. Let's see. No, I may not be able to use these gems because the holes are see? Yeah, the needle head is too big. And on my super small ones, if I have the needle too, you know, the hole too thin, then I can't get my thread through it. All right. Maybe we'll use this up this time. Let's take it out and see. I don't think I have any. No. All right, maybe we won't do any beads this time either. But you can, if you have big enough holes in your beads, you know, this is the step to go ahead and put it on the spine jewelry. Okay. Okay, you want 3 times the length of your paper. Yeah. I don't know how that happened, but it did. 1, 2, 3, and then I want a little dangly left over. And we might as well cut both of them at the same time. 1, 2, 3, and a dangle. Okay. Now, as a journal maker, you have to decide which end are you going to start sewing the back signature in first, the right signature, or are you going to do the left signature? I start with the right signature, which is the back, and then go to and put the signatures in and go to the front. Oops. Ouch. I just got my finger again. Now you have to get this on the correct side. Then you got to even these up a little bit because, yeah, you just have to do that. Nope, we're going to go this way. Then we're going to pull and see where we're at. Okay, need more. Pull. It was a little bit too much, so now we pull it back to the other side by pulling it down. That's good enough. Okay, then what you want to check is make sure the back is taut. Yeah. Okay, left over right. Right over left. That's how you do a square knot. That's how you do a square knot. Sorry, I'm talking with a needle in my mouth. All right, so at this point you have to choose, are you going to do danglies on both of these or just one, or are you going to make it into a bow? You don't have to make that decision quite yet, but that's something you have to think about. All right. That's weird. All right. Got our second string. Where did I stick my needle? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, you want to have at least this much tail left over of the string. Oh, man. I'm not quite as ambidextrous right now because my finger's healing. So bear with me. It's better than what it was, but it's still not optimal yet. Okay, so we need to pull this down. Nope. We need to pull this up. Pull this over and see. Okay, that's acceptable. All right, let's check the spine. That looks good. Right over left. Left over right. And we got to square it up. All right, and there we have it. Now, as you know, I like to do page decorations. So I was thinking to use this pretty trim for that page trim. All right. All right. All right. Then we'll put this here. Very pretty. And we can do a little fine tuning. There. Now, do we have enough for all right, let's see. Yep. Oh, there we go. We can call this hyperbole. Because it burbles out instead of hyperbole. I'm a nerd. What can I say? And yes, there is this is two-sided. This is only one-sided, and I'll show you the difference in just a second. Very pretty. All right, so I don't know if you saw that. This is the pretty side, and this is the sewn side. So you can see the stitches are there, whereas this side, you can see the stitch work, but not the actual stitches themselves. That's the best I can explain it. All right, now, oops, I want this exactly. All right, here we go, right here. That's what I thought. All right, then we're gonna go to the front and make sure that you put the glue on the correct side, or else you'll be crying because it won't be as pretty. So this is the negative side, or the sewn side. I don't know what you want to call it. It's where all the stitching is. I'm just zigzagging it down the flowers on the back. All right. Ah, perfect. All right, so let's see which side we want to glue on. We want to glue on this side. Ugh, April. All right. Now I'm going to cut this one off at the pass here. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to glue this down. Oh, look at that horrible. This is how you waste glue. Ugh. Get rid of those pokey marks that I left there accidentally. Ugh. 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 All right, we got to get out our handy dandy glue stick or glue eraser because what a mess I just left. All right. So that's our book. Now, what did I learn from this? We got to maybe what I should have done is done it from this side. Because see, look at how close those are to the bottom. This is why I always do my journal first so I know how to correct it if I mess up. So I'll put little X's here. And then I'm going to go and redo this before I do the one from all right. So I'm going to put check mark by each one that I want to use, so I sort of remind myself that's what I want to do. All right, now question is, do I want to put gems on these or do I just want to do a quick bow? I think a quick bow will do. And of course the owner can undo the bow and they can put their own gems on it if they prefer. So these are the small little details that will add interest to your journal. All right. Okay, now the last thing I need to do. Oh, look at these. I could have used these. Or do I have any more down here? I'm finding stuff in my drawer that I forgot I had in my drawer. Ha ha ha. And not just fun. Not really. Alright, these are the same. These might have holes big enough that I can string some through on the spine. We'll see. Why, oh why does this have to do this to me right now? One of my books just ripped open the top. Yeah. They ripped right off. Piss me off. Because I've got these stupid things in here and they're gumming up the works. I don't use doilies. I thought maybe I would use doilies, and then I realized no, I won't be using doilies. And ugh. And I've never used them. I may have used them maybe in one project, and that was it. All right, let's put that up there. And I guess I'll have to save that for something. All right. So if you like doilies, you can, you know, incorporate them if you so desire in any project. So this is the outside. This is the front cover. Oh, look at that. I didn't do anything for this one. Right. So let me go rummaging through my trim box and see what I can come up with. I'll be right back. All right, I thought I'd show you my secret trim box. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty. All right. I mostly got this type of trim for some new boho journals that I want to do. So anyway, that's why they're gaudy looking. Aha, this is what I'm looking for right here. All right. Oh, look what else I found. Oh no, these are individuals. Oh shoot, I don't know where I got that from, but anyway. Sometimes you get stuff in grab bags that really don't suit. Oh, maybe I can use this trim. But like I said, most of these are for boho journals. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay. All right. This is going to be a pain in my neck, isn't it? You know, you start it with an idea and think, oh, this is a good idea. Oh, no, not really. Okay, I just got a thought here. As I glue them down, I think I'm going to press them into the piece of paper. That way, I don't have a bunch of glue bedeviling me. And yes, there is a right side to this and a wrong side to this trim too. Just so you know. Oh, gotta be kidding me. And it doesn't look like the manufacturer of this trim cared about whether or not it was the same leaf on each side. It keeps on flipping the trim from the good side to the bad side, to the bad side to the good side, and it's driving me cuckoo. Because it's so, ugh. I'm sure it'll look great once I'm done. More burble. And we'll cut it off here. Okay, so you can see this. It is pretty, but it's pretty much a pain in the butt. So I will do these 4 pages with that offline because it's just too much. And I need better glue that I don't have to wait 5 hours to get to the top. All right, thank you so much for joining me on today's theme journal journey. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button if you haven't done so already, so that the algorithm will know that this is a happening place and you enjoy it. Have a great day in your craft room. Bye.